Okay, this will be our third link. Okay, today dated June 27, 2022. Okay, next will be that I would like to ask questions. Angeline.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Angeline. Okay, Angeline, you have heard all the answers from our fellow ACEY teachers. Okay. What happens if you are given a task from a supervisor or from the principal rather, and you think that this is not the right way you think it's not the right way that you need to do. You think this is not the right way, yeah. What will you do? What will you do?
So for the task that they will give it to me.
Correct.
First I will accept it because they are my supervisor, they are my bosses, and also at the same time teachers knows we are very flexible whatever the work they will give it to us. But like what Ma'am Sarah a while ago said, that if I have class, I will not leave my class for
Correct.
that. I will tell to my supervisor or to my teacher leader that I will work with that papers or work after my class, because the safety of the kids are very important than
Correct.
that paperwork. So that is my stand for it. I will accept the work even if they didn't even if the task is not really, because I could ask. Good communication is a key for those things that you didn't know, and good collaboration as well. You have uh the teacher leaders or the older teachers that I may ask for the work. So I will still accept it, but I will work on with that task after my class. So that is
Thanks,
my stand.
Angeline. Thank you.
Welcome,
Okay,
sir.
the next one will be Leonie.
Yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir.
Okay,
Sorry. Yes,
Leonie.
sir. Yes.
You have handled infant before, right?
Yes, sir.
How many years you mentioned?
I have 1 year.
Okay, 1 year is not that okay, but it's okay. At least you have. I mean, you teach infants from what age?
Actually, they are hetero. There is 12 months,
12
and
months.
then there is 2 years old, and
Okay.
then there is 5 and 6.
Good. Okay. Share with us the 12 month job responsibility and 2 years job responsibility. Tell me the
Okay.
differences.
Those two, they are different. So I handle first the 12 months. So 12 months, they are walking already. They will see you already, and then you can talk to them already. So there's a baby talk. So on that 12 months, I actually feed that kid or baby. I also, when his or her diaper is, there's a poo, I also change his or her diaper, and I also sing for her, sing and dance for her, because being a preschool teacher, you need to sing and you
Of
need to
course.
dance also.
Of
So
course.
yes, even if you're not a good singer, so you
Okay.
need to
Sing me
sing.
one song for children. Yes. I want.
Okay.
I want to
Like
sing.
the twink. I will
That's
show
so
you a
basic. I
sample,
also
sir.
can, even though I can sing Twinkle, Twinkle, so easy. I
Yes.
want something else. Am I right?
Wait.
Twinkle, Twinkle, so easy.
um Head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes, something like that, about the parts of the body.
So you're very shy. Head, shoulder, then head, shoulder, then Okay, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Leonie. Okay, just now
Okay.
I'm still I want to know the 2 years old job
Yes.
responsibility. Yeah, you have your
And the 2 years old, that time on my experience, she's so very like she's dancing all the way. She will go in her side, going in here. But so the things that I did is I will get her attention by showing her the activity on the television because we are now in the technology world or digital world. So I apply those technology inside the classroom. So on that way, I get her attention. Like I will show her a games and then a
Mhm.
dance also through television. And
Very
also
good.
the
Mhm.
Cocomelon also. The
Okay.
song on the Cocomelon.
Okay, the song of the Cocomelon. Maybe you can sing me one song, the Cocomelon.
I forget what the one. I forgot that time, sir, the trending song that time is the shark,
Mhm.
baby shark. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, thanks, Leonie. Okay, the next one will be Carol.
Hello, sir.
Carol. Okay.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Thank you.
Yes, Carol. We all know that as we are just now, I mentioned to one of the teachers just now, I said that to teach ACEY teacher, to teach ACEY children are not easy. Am I right?
Yes, it is very. Yes, it is not really easy because as an infant care educator, well, I think you have to have a nurturing abilities because during that age or during that time, children are
Mhm.
still figuring out. Yes, students are still figuring out what
Okay.
they want, what they need, and as a an infant care teacher or a child care worker, it is our responsibility to become a also a positive role model to them. That is why we should become as hygienic as possible,
Okay.
as good as kind. Yes, like that.
Okay. I have one question. This is very
Yes.
important. Okay. What happens if you encounter a child who has disabilities or maybe something like this, like a not normal child in your
Oh,
class?
okay. What
What will
happened
you
if
do?
I encounter some yes, I may call it special children. Okay, what happened if I encounter some? Okay, well, I think it's very necessary to talk to the parents because so that we can as also because also as a child worker we should also have to diagnose the children. Not only the nurses, medical practitioner, we should also as a teacher or child care worker, we should also diagnose diagnose their capabilities so that we can put it in our evaluation, and on the long run we can talk to the parents about it, and we can tell them what are the possible problem, and also we can tell them to to help the child to go to the doctor instead of it, because I believe that those children who has special needs should be taken care of teachers who are capable of
Right.
or who are professional of such thing. And I believe also that as a child care worker we should also practice such basic knowledge about SPED or special education. Like
Thank
that.
you, Carol. Thank
That
you.
will be all.
Okay, next one. Teacher Lucy Mine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, teacher, I can see that your confidence level is very high.
Thank you.
Right? Very good. Okay. How do you handle stress? Because you are dealing with children about in a class, maybe, if I'm not wrong, 10 to 15, ages 18 months to 3 years old. How do you handle time management and how do you handle stress?
Okay, sir. So sir, I am a kind of a person that I am very positive when it comes to many things. I am a positive thinker. Yeah.
Your face,
Teacher
I can
Sarah.
tell.
Teacher Sarah is my co-teacher. She's
No,
my
okay.
partner as a toddler
Okay.
teacher. And she knows me well. She
Okay.
knows how I handle things. So yeah, like what I said, sir, I have this high I am very comfortable for anything, and that's why in coping
Mhm.
stress on time management, first of all, I need to make sure that my time should be managed. Okay,
Okay.
because all of us teachers, we need that. We need to be to have this time management because we know that teachers has a lot of works.
Mhm.
So you need to manage your time, and are also yeah, we are still young, we are teachers, we need to enjoy also our social life. That's
Correct.
why you also teacher must give yourself a social life,
Correct.
not just working, work. No,
Correct.
we
Correct.
also need to give ourselves a social life. That's
Correct.
why I give myself a social life in weekends, during weekends, and I know weekends are included also in Singapore, which is Saturday. Sometimes Saturday they go outside, right?
Mm.
So you can do it on Sunday. You can have some fun with your friends, with your
Correct.
family, and
Okay.
also have some me time or you, because do not let stress you more. That's
Correct.
the good thing. Do
That's
not
the
be
best
stressed of
is to
something,
overcome stress. Yeah, correct. You're right.
because if you are so stressed and then you will apply that on your working in your workplace,
There you go.
the bad vibes in the
Exactly. They can,
environment.
yeah, but because
Yes,
they can see, the staff can see when you stress,
yes.
you bring to work. Okay.
Do
Okay.
not bring the problems on your work. Remember
Very
that.
good, teacher Lucy. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next one, I have one more question. Okay, I think I have question all of you. Hey, Jadi, not yet, right, Jadi? Did I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, last one will be teacher Jadi Marie. Okay, teacher Jadi. This question applies to everyone, so that I want you to answer. Hopefully that everyone also will learn and to follow. Okay, listen this question. Why my client should hire you to be an infant care teacher?
So why the client should hire me? First of all, sir, I am a dedicated person. I am a goal oriented, and I am really passionate about about being around with kids. That's I think this is something that I just figured out that this is my passion. This is the thing that can make me happy, because I believe that if you do the things that you are, I mean, that makes you happy, so everything will go smoothly. Like your job will be easier, because
Right.
if you are into it.
Okay. Thanks, Jadi.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, last one. I want to ask one question for it's okay for Sheila. Sheila, because you have
Yes,
so
sir.
many. Yeah, Sheila, this will be the last question for everyone. You, as mentioned, you have 17 years of experience. You are a mother of 3, and you have experience in handling children. Share with us the difficulties, the obstacles, the challenges to be a mother since you give upon your firstborn baby until now. Please share with us.
Yes, sir. For me, being a mother of 3, plus my experience of being a kindergarten teacher for 17 years, is an advantage for this position. But as you said a while ago, that this position is not easy.
Mhm.
So we will encounter a lot of problems or stresses or pressures in the inside the workplace.
Mhm.
So one thing for sure is you must be flexible with your job, and passionate. Being a passionate and a lot of patience will help you to deal with this kind of infants or toddlers. So being a flexible person or with a lot of patience, you can handle different stresses or problems you might encounter inside the classroom. So you must being prepared with your lessons or activities, or being a creative person, a teacher, and preparing your environment as a prepared and safe environment will help you to think of different activities that will help your child to learn more lessons.
Thank you,
So being a
Sheila. Thank you. Very good. Very clear. I like it. Okay. Next one. All finished already. I want each and every one of you tell me your weaknesses. It start from Angeline. Tell me one of your weaknesses.
Okay. So for my weakness,
Short
I
and
think my
simple.
family.
Not too long because of the timing. Short and simple. I want
Yes.
you to know. Mhm.
So my family, but I use it as my strength as well. That's why I am applying this job, because this is for them. There.
Thank you. Thanks, Angeline. Fatima.
Yes, sir. I guess my weakness is that I wanted to accomplish so many things at a certain given period of time. That's why I get to like to do this and do that and do everything I can for the day, leaving me very exhausted. And then sometimes I tend to be stressed, but I handle stress by crafting and trying to make the stress very, I turn it into a productive thing at the end of the day.
Thank you. Lucy.
I think, sir, when it comes to academics, my weakness is math. I am very sure. I am very sure that we will not apply that in teaching infants
Of
because
course.
we will not teach them in academics. They are more on sensories. So that's my weakness, sir, when it comes
Good.
to academic.
It's okay. Thank you. Jody.
Okay, so sir, I believe one of my weaknesses um is when I am doing something for my company, but then it's like they do not when they do not acknowledge it, or something like that.
Thanks.
That's something that
Okay,
that
thank you.
makes
It's
me
okay. It's all right, Jody. Thank you. Carol.
Oh, sorry. So, well, sir, I think my weakness is I attempt to please everybody, and I think I should. Yes. Well, I think I should work on that. Yes. Yes.
Good.
That
It's
is
good. It's
something.
okay. It's good. You need to improve on you. Do not attend everybody
Yes.
to please everyone. No, wait, girl.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
Sarah.
My weakness is I can say no sometimes to everyone.
Mm,
But I will try and learn to be firm and to limit my limitation. And aside from that, my weakness also is math. Same with teacher Luz.
okay, thanks, Sarah. Rina.
Well, for me, sir, I think I'm working on my willingness to delegate tasks, as I know this is crucial to both my success and development of the team.
Okay, good. Thanks, Rina. Very good. Very short and
Thank
simple.
you.
Leonie.
Seriously speaking, sir, my weakness is I can't sing.
You cannot sing.
Yes,
Then how are you going to sing to a child?
but I'm practicing now, sir. But I'm practicing now, sir.
Okay, try to give me one song. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. You know, you must sing, baby, baby, baby. Ha, ha. You must try sing.
Really, sir?
Yes, you need to sing one song. Otherwise, you cannot be an infant care teacher.
Okay. Um, it's Taga, it's Filipino.
No, Must be in
Do I
English.
need to, okay, in
No,
English?
not for that. Say twinkle, 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 twinkle also
Okay,
can.
twinkle, twinkle. I'll try twinkle, twinkle.
Right. I was here.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Something like that.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you. Ara.
Hello, sir. I think my weakness is a little bit introvert, and sometimes, yeah, just like Teacher Carol, I always say yes to do
Correct. Good.
things.
Good. Good. Sheila.
Sir, for me, my weaknesses is my family, but they are my inspiration why I am applying for this job.
Good answer. Okay, Sheila, because okay, now I think your youngest baby, your youngest is 5 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
Who's taking care of your 5-year-old? You're still young.
I have my mother and father,
Okay, good.
their grandparents.
Okay. Okay, so thank you so much. Anyone has any questions for me? If yes, please unmute. I want you to, because you still have time, because on my first set A, there are few questions. I want you to throw me one question. Otherwise, no, give me one question. Everyone must give me one question. Start from Angeline.
Okay. When I started to send my message or my application, I really think about the placement fee. Yes, that's the
Okay.
really
Good. I like this is
thing.
very good because okay, the placement fee will be, of course, as mentioned, we will discuss about it later because I'm not going to send this over because this will be a video recorded, right? So I will, Sir Mark will give you a full explanation about the placement fee. Okay. Carol. Carol.
Well, sir, may I ask if how many years will be the contract if ever we will be hired?
Oh, good question. Fantastic. Okay. If I'm not wrong, I still need to talk to my client. I think hopefully they want you to work 4 years. Hopefully, or more. It depends because we do not want you to work 1 or 2 years. What happens? They provide you the course, as I mentioned earlier, 8 to 1 year course part-time. And then in the mid of 8 to 1 year, you suddenly, you say, I want to go back to the Philippines. Right? So we need you to commit. We need you to sign the letter of undertaking. So Mark will explain to you. The 3 things I need from you: your commitment, passion. We need you to write a letter of undertaking that you are able to handle children ages 18 months to 3 years old, able to change diapers. Okay, this is important. Without all this incomplete information from you to give to me, I will not accept it because this is a long term. This is a commitment for you to work in Singapore. Okay. Okay. Judy.
Yes, sir. My question is, like, how many children or how
Good
many
question.
children are you going to handle?
Good question. It depends on the center where you will be deployed. Because my clients, we have about, in Singapore, we have about, if I'm not wrong, about 150 centers in Singapore. I only need 50 ACEY teachers. Okay. It depends if you will be put in north, south, east, west. I don't know. It could be maybe one ratio, 1 teacher is to 10, 1 is to 15. It all depends on the individual center total strength of the registration, right? Because every center they has different registration of the number of children. Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Welcome. Lucy.
Hello, sir. Since we are applying for infant care teacher, is there any chance or possibilities that if we're done with 4 years, is it possible that we will apply also for a preschool teacher?
Good question. Good
Because,
question.
we want to experience another thing also.
Okay. you must pass IELTS. Right? You must pass IELTS. If of course you can, if I'm not wrong, if you want to apply to a preschool teacher, you must take your IELTS in Singapore. Okay, you must put an effort so that you have the qualification for preschool, the qualification for ACEY teachers. So you have 2 certificates. Good, good, good answer. Good question. I like it. Sarah.
Hi, sir. My question is, a while ago, you said that we need to pass the WPL, which is the
Workplace literacy.
yes,
Workplace
sir.
literacy.
Yes, sir. What if we are failed in
Good
we
question.
didn't pass
Yeah.
the WPL? Are we going back here in the Philippines, or are we going to continue?
Good question. If you fail WPL, I don't understand why you take Bachelor of Early Childhood. Everyone must be able to speak good English, right? Basic English, even Singaporean, because of WPL is very easy, if I'm not wrong. Okay, it's easy, but you should definitely pass. If I'm not wrong, if you fail, they will be very shocked if you fail for the first time. If you fail, hopefully they will give you a second chance. But I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. It's up to my client. They will definitely ask me question. Hey, why suddenly this teacher failed? Everyone passed except her. Something wrong with her? Right? Okay. So I think hopefully all teachers can pass WPL except IELTS most. Okay. Okay. Rina.
Hi, sir. Is there a training that will be provided before we deploy in a particular childcare?
Good, of course. When you, okay, I think this is something like when you work and then you study, work and study, something like that. You work and you study at the same time. So you must be able to juggle your time. You must be physically fit. Remember, as I mentioned, for the course, probably alternate days or maybe 2 times a week. It depends on the institutions in Singapore. Okay, so you must be prepared to work start as early as 7 o'clock in the morning until 4 p.m. So, and then as I mentioned, probably this class starts at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 4 hours. So you must be physically fit, ready, mentally and physically, if you think that this is for you. Okay? That's why I mentioned earlier before our Zoom. You must be committed. If this is not for you, please let us know. You must be fully ready. Okay? And fully ready to take the course. Leonie.
Yes, sir. Like what you have mentioned a while ago, you need 50 applicants. So my question is, how many applicants do you have right now?
Sesaha, under Sesaha, 1,000, 1,000, 1 million. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I have a lot. I have a lot. I believe that I've been in this industry for more than 10 years. A lot of childcare, a lot of teachers under my Facebook list. They all know me. I believe so. So for me, I have hundreds of Filipino teachers. So at the end of the day, the decision will be my employer to select you. I'm here just an agent to convince my client. They want to see, to know how good is your Q&A, to know, to make sure that you have at least 1 year experience in teaching infants. So they will inform me who will be shortlisted. I cannot say every one of you will be shortlisted. It's all up to them to make the decision. As I mentioned, they only need 50 teachers because we just received the confirmation quotation from them. Okay. Ara.
Just to clarify, is it the same cost of what we need to pay for IELTS and also with WPL?
Good question, Ara. Good. Okay, if I'm not wrong, for WPL is way much cheaper. Okay, if way much cheaper, it's not like IELTS about Singapore dollar like 400, 300, 400. No, I think it's a way much cheaper. Not to worry about that. Okay, I think you are able to afford. I think you have to pay for yourself. I don't know. Maybe the employer pay, or maybe because they pay for your school fees, if I'm not wrong. But for the WPL, it's cheap. I think about less than 100 Singapore dollar, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Sheila.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I just want to ask if there are other benefits of a teacher under Singapore government.
Are there any
aside
what
from
again?
the salary?
Are there any?
Benefits, sir. Benefits
What
from
is
the
benefit?
Singapore government. Singapore
Benefit?
government.
What is benefit?
Like, sir, for health, for healthcare, if there is only, sir, I just want to ask. Aside from the salary.
Oh, the health benefit.
Yes,
Of course, Singapore is a very organized country. They follow government protocols. We follow orders. Definitely, they will give you the employment letter. You will have health benefits because when you work in Singapore, we also have like a insurance covered. You are overseas worker, right? You come to Singapore, insurance will be covered. Is something wrong to you? If I'm not wrong, they will cover only when you are in at work. If I'm not wrong, the compensation, I think so. Outside work is not covered, if I'm not wrong. Okay, only when you are during work will be covered insurance. Okay, makes sense?
Thank you, sir.
It does make sense.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Why must they have to cover where you are outside work already? Of course, they will ask you question, thorough detail, and so on. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Fatima.
Hi again, sir. As you mentioned earlier, we will undergo training for 2 hours. Like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Am I right?
No. Alternate days, as I mentioned, 1, 3, 5, or twice a week from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It depends. We will give you the schedule. We will give you the schedule until you are confirmed staff to work with on behalf of my client. Okay?
So regarding that training, are we going to pay for it, or will the
As I mentioned earlier, the employer is paying for you.
Okay, sir. That would be all. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, any more questions? No, right?
Clarification.
Sure, Lucy.
Sir, I talked to my friend, he is working in Singapore as a teacher, and he didn't pass that. He. Yes, he. If you know him,
What's his name?
Juni Alejandro Laureta.
It's not from me.
Okay, so he is not an IELTS passer, but
I know which one. Is he from me? Juni.
Yes, Juni.
Until now, he didn't pass. He has been in Singapore for more than 4 years.
But the thing is, the principal enrolled him in an, I think, ACEY course.
I know.
That's why he is not required anymore to take the IELTS exam. That's why he is now a preschool teacher there. So is it true, or is it legit, sir? That that's why I asked you before that if we want to be a preschool, we need to take the IELTS.
Okay.
Or if we pass this
I know what you mean. It will be good if you pass IELTS, right? So you have 2 certificates. Which one you prefer? You prefer only ACEY, or you prefer ACEY and preschool certificate? 2, right? So that's my answer.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Okay, next one. Any more? No?
Another sir?
It's okay, Teacher Lucy. I like more questions, meaning you are committed.
Yes, sir. Because teacher Sarah and I are very interested in this application because this one we already applied before. If you
I know.
remember us, sir.
Of course,
This is
I
I
remember.
think this is the third time.
Okay.
So, sir.
Because both of you feel IELTS, right?
Yes, IELTS is very hard.
I know, I can tell. That's why all of you are here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why, sir. I just want to know because we are interested in this application. When the tentative date or month that we are going to know that we are accepted or not?
Okay. What I'm gonna do? This is set B. Set A, I have interviewed the set A. This is set B. What I'm gonna do after this, my client already emailed or texted me last week. They want to see how good is your Q&A. So that's why I need to record and I need to send to them. When I send to them, they will see who they want to interview. Okay, still you need to go for the actual interview with them. If they are shortlisted, who they want to interview. After the interview, second process, then they will tell me who will be shortlisted. From that moment, you need to prepare for your accommodation. You have to think about your placement fee, about your qualification must be given correctly to SERMAC, and find the accommodation and your certificate of health, your booster certification, you must have submit to them. Probably it takes about 1 to 2 months. As I mentioned, now it's coming to the end of June, right? So probably like September, more or less. September onwards, okay? Okay, next question, next one. Okay, Angeline.
Okay. Hello, sir. Since you mentioned already the accommodation,
Yes.
are we the one to look for it, or you will help us to provide the accommodation?
Okay. The accommodation, it depends on the location that is given by my employer. For example, okay, teacher Angeline will be working in the east side. Then you come to me. So Saha, I have friend who stay in west. Which one do you want? You prefer in the east or you prefer in the west? Of course, it's in the east. You can look at, I think there is a website on Facebook where all the accommodation for the Filipino. Okay. Yes, I can assist you because I have thousands of Filipino teachers who are already in Singapore. So I can just I just put on Facebook, okay, I have teacher named Angeline. She just got a job and she will be working in East area. Anyone can assist her? Then once I blast, definitely there must be so many teachers come to me. So Saha, I have a bed space available in the East. I prefer you to only stay with teachers but not men. I don't want any man to under SRA. No man will be staying in your accommodation. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Next. We still have 1 more minute. Quick, 1 more minute to go. Quick. Come on. Hello. Say something. See, like Lucy, she has given me a few questions. Lucy, for you, stop already, no more. Come on, 1 more, quick. Rina,